face. I don't know what's going on. It's ridiculous, you know. There's only so many times that it happens before you realize that people can see that you're living out of your car. When I'm doing laundry and I'm out and I'm walking around with my bags, I need to be attention about who is around me, because at the end of the day, these weirdos are coming from somewhere. So whether he saw me walk out of the gym, whether he saw me at Walmart, wherever, he saw me somewhere, whether it was from the internet or wherever. I don't care what he has to say. There's no reason that he should have gotten out of his vehicle and attempted to open my door. I caught that one guy last week looking through my windows at a Best Buy. So there's only so many times where you're just like over it. And then the guy at Myrtle Beach, he shows up telling me that his friend sent him to look for me because he heard that I was in a bad situation. Y'all, when I tell you the skeeters are eating me up. And he says, yeah, my friend sent me. He said that you needed gas and oil change and some money. So I came to bring you gas, oil change, and some money. And he says, but I can't do it right now. He says, we got to meet up later. The guy at Myrtle Beach that hunted me down, he says, we have to meet up later. It made no sense. Something's going on. Something's going on, y'all. I thought I could type. I wish I could type. They're yelling. I'm scared. If this fool's got a fucking gun or something. So the guy at Myrtle Beach shows up and says that he's bringing me oil, gas, and money, that his friend follows me online, but he came to find me for his friend. I kept asking who his friend was, and he didn't happen to say. His story didn't make sense. If it doesn't make sense, it's probably not true. And then this guy tonight, and look at this parking lot. Let's look at this. You got van lifers over there. You got a van lifer right there. The other van lifer, but there's one van lifer back there. There's nobody. There's a parking lot right there. There's nobody in that parking lot. So this is what I'm talking about. What are the chances that there's 200 parking lots lying before this son of a bitch? He parks right next to me. What are the chances? If you think for a moment this is ironic, it's not. This is not normal. This is definitely somebody that saw me, whether it was in the public, whether it's the internet, whether whatever. I don't know. We'll probably never know. But one thing is he stepped out of his car. He took 2 or 3 steps towards my vehicle to open up my back door. And when he saw my camera, he turned around and ran back to his car. From now on, if anybody wants to come find me, you will be met with the full force of law enforcement, because I'm not dealing with this anymore. So just know, if you want to come hunt me down, you're probably going to have to deal with the cops, because I'm going to start calling them every time just to prove a point that I'm right. I have no reason to lie. I don't know what's going on, but it looks like they're searching his car. The officers was in the back, flashlights. I heard him yelling, and then another officer rushed her to assist with the one officer that was standing by the car. So something's going on. I don't know what. I swear to God, if they tell me this motherfucker has like some kind of fucking kidnap kit, y'all, I'm gonna have to check myself in somewhere. I won't be able to handle it if they tell me he has some kind of weapons or something, or I don't know. I don't know. People are weird. It happens every day. I would be the perfect victim. I'm gonna calm down. It just tears my nerves up. My heart is going like 1,000 beats a minute. I could barely even talk to the cop. I was so wound up. I was just like blurring everything out way too fast, because there's so much. Where do you start when you've already had 50 of these incidents in the past month? Where do I start? Where you want, what state? Tell me a state. Tell me a city and a state, and I can probably tell you an incident. Let's take a gander at the moon. So bright it looks like a street light. You know, it must be nice for people who have never been through any trauma to just breeze by life with no feelings. You know, a lot of us has been through such extreme trauma that we can't even sit still for a minute because we're constantly in survival mode. We're constantly on guard because every time we turn around, we got to get the police involved because there's another creeper creeping, trying to open up my car door at almost midnight. Thank God I was paying attention. So here's what's crazy that I realized in the live. I told you guys in the live when I cut the music up that I was trying to get him to move off. And then I say, oh my God, I got to call the cops. This motherfucker just walked towards my car. So I was telling you guys when it was happening, but you can't even see it. Go figure. I was so upset when I told the cop. I said, I swear to God, I said, I have no reason to lie. I said, seriously, I said, I've been through so many of these situations. My first instinct is to pull out my camera. He said, no, I can see you had your flash on and it was reflecting back. And I said, yeah. I need to just put cameras around the truck, apparently. They have them on Amazon. I think that would be a great idea for safety purposes at this point. Hell, I need to get my car searched for damn trackers because of that one guy yesterday at the bar. I've been stressing about that all day. I told the cop, I said, I have so many of these interactions that I isolate myself. I don't even want to get out of my car all the time because I know I'm going to have to deal with somebody doing this, behaving this way, being creepy, rolling up on me and trying to smell my sweat. Like, why are you close to me? Like, back off. Y'all, something's not going right over here because it don't take this long to talk to people. I'll tell you one thing, I don't think he was expecting the police to roll up because he looks pissed. Good. I want to know his name. I want to know his date of birth. And I want to know why he was here. They're searching his car. I'm getting out of the way because I don't want to be nowhere near here. Shit pops off. I'm like, I don't even want him to see me. I'm staying behind the cars. Maybe they'll come back and say, we didn't find anything. He's fine. He's just some fucking stupid guy. I don't know. It's weird. Why would you get out of your car? Here's what I was about to say is that in the live, I start blaring the music and I tell you guys, blaring the music so that I can get him to drive away from me. Because once again, look at this parking lot. Van lifer. There was a guy over there behind this cop car, but he took off when the cops showed up. I feel horrible. Another van lifer, and there's a whole another row of parking that goes back in behind this complex that you can park at. Once again, why are you right up on me? And then you get out of your car, step towards my car. I got the music blaring. You think I'm in there cutting up. And you think I'm in there cutting up. And you go to open up my back door until you see my camera. Y'all, I'm getting really scared. This motorcycle. Look, I'm gonna show y'all. Look how far his car is from mine. You see the front silver? That's his. That's my black truck. Why is this motorcycle pulling up in here? Oh my heart, I'm gonna fucking faint. He's going down the road. Why are you parked that close up on me? Makes no sense with all this beautiful parking around here. And why are you stepping out of your car and up towards my car with your hand out like you're gonna open the door? And then when you see my camera, you run and get back in your car. He definitely thought that I was jamming out in my car and he was going to see if he could open that back door without a doubt. And when he saw my camera, it shocked the shit out of him. He hopped back in his car and played stupid. So first of all, I want to know if he lives out of his car. If he does not live out of his car, then there's no reason for him to be in that parking lot. Also, I want to know if he's a Planet Fitness member. If he's not a Planet Fitness member, then he shouldn't be in this parking lot. I can't sleep here tonight. We're going to have to go somewhere else. I definitely need cameras on my now. This and the Myrtle Beach incident, if I could have got both of them on camera, would have been perfect. Whoever that asshole is on a motorcycle, dirt bike, out here with no damn dirt bike tag is probably going to end up going to jail tonight. Shit's so annoying. Damn, I feel really bad now, and I shouldn't feel bad. Because this motherfucker tried to open up my car door, y'all. They made him do a field sobriety test. If he's drunk and they take him to jail, everything that I'm saying is confirmed. Do you realize that over half of crimes are committed when they are drunk? Did you know that? Fun fact. We'll talk about that soon. Because the statistic blew my mind. But yeah, over half of crimes, murders, rapes, are did when the subject is drunk and or on drugs. Love that. How scary, a savage fucking meth head with no control. How scary. I'm so sick of being fucking gaslit by you motherfuckers. Motherfuckers that's never been raped before, weren't victims of sex trafficking, haven't been molested by a man in your fucking life. Fucking judging me when I got weirdos rolling up left and fucking right. This is why a lot of victims don't come out and talk about these things, because they're faced with ridicule for telling the truth. Thank God I have backbone. Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Dad. So they looked in his trunk to see if he had bedding in there, because I asked the cop, I said, please find it. Sorry. You need this?
Yeah, that'll work.
Awesome. I'm going to turn
Him just coming out of his vehicle, taking a few steps towards yours, and then seeing you recording and walking back. Nothing illegal there.
So he lives out of his car?
He does. Yes.
Oh, okay.
He says he usually stays in this parking lot. He's been in this area for a couple of months.
Okay.
He's not here every night.
Yeah.
But this is one of his spots, apparently. I mean, we have no way to prove that. And then he also has another location he told us about that he stays at.
Okay.
So
He definitely thought that I was jamming out to music and he was going to see if the back door was open. I know it for without. No, it's not possible. I saw it with my own eyes.
I know, as I said, it's possible.
It's fine, and I'm not wanting you to take him to jail. I'm just
so
telling him to leave me the fuck alone. Next time, it might not be so nice.
That's what we're doing. I'm just advising you.
I'm sick of this. There's 200 parking lots in this parking lot. 200 spots. It's not a coincidence. Especially when I do, but it's chipped.
Okay.
I have the number if you need it. It's still valid. I have a valid license, so I have insurance and registration if you need to see that.
Okay.
It's just, I don't have an address, obviously. Yeah. I don't have an address. I'm just going to put cameras on my truck.
I mean, that's one way to protect yourself, definitely.
Yep.
And what's a good phone number for you?
336-34-6656.
6566?
6656.
what I know you don't have an address, but like, what's your vehicle and your license? Like, what's your... What was the zip code for Madison?
27025.
You said it was Roberts.
Mm.
Okay, so yeah, so we're just gonna document the situation.
Well, thank you.
It's no case or anything like that. It's based on our internal documentation that we spoke to him and about the situation. It's called a field contact. So we'll document.
You can't tell him this from me?
I mean, we can ask him to leave, but...
Well, I'm leaving now because I don't feel safe. Like I have no choice, you know?
If you're leaving, then...
But he knew that. He'd come here to start problems. So, you know, that's how these things are.
I mean, I have no way of...
Yeah,
saying
it's
yes
fine.
or no.
It's fine. I'm not trying to get... I don't need your confirmation. I know what I know, and I saw him step out of his vehicle, take 3 steps on that curb, go to open my door, and when he saw my camera, he turned around and ran back to his car.
But he never physically touched...
He did not touch my car because at that point I had the camera out the window, and he definitely thought... I blared my music to try to get him to go away. He definitely thought I was in there jamming out and was going to see it. I don't know what he was going to do when he opened the door, but I know he was going to open that door.
Okay.
I know for a fact. The only thing that made him stop was the camera in his face. These people, man, he's going to harm somebody one day. You'll be seeing him again. Thank you. Am I free to go?
Yes.
I'm not mad at you. I've been down this road. Remember? My brother? I told him until he molested a child. People like that need to be behind bars. What a weirdo. What a weirdo. I bet he is a registered sex offender already. I mean, he has to be. What type of person rolls up on you at midnight, trying to open your car door in a dead ass isolated parking lot? I have no doubt that he seen me driving around today and he fucking, hold on, I gotta take my window cover down. And he fucking thought he was just gonna roll up on me and that I was in here fucking partying. No, you dumbass. I got the music up to try to get you the fuck away from me. He said that the cop said that he does live out of his car. Okay, well, what the fuck? I don't care. I don't care. There's hundreds of other fucking spots. You're not entitled to anything in this fucking world. And it's first come, first serve. This is the shit that I deal with these homeless motherfuckers as well. I would never do that shit to somebody. Never. Let them put their window covers up and then fucking wake them up and try to open up their car door to fucking do something to them. Yo, I'm putting cameras on my car as soon as I can. I'm also getting a GoPro. I'm so sick of this shit. And I'm getting fucking spy glasses. I'm so sick of this shit. If y'all could see that, y'all would be like, what the fuck? I don't even know where I'm going. I'm so angry. Every fucking day. Me is these fucking cops act like, well, he's like, okay, motherfucker, okay, the last motherfucking 4 people that I came to y'all and warned y'all about ended up harming other people. It's like they don't fucking learn. They don't learn. They want these pedophiles on the fucking street, apparently. Fucking weirdo. Fucking weirdo. I don't care. I don't care that you're homeless. I'm homeless too, and I was there first, and I would never come and try to open your fucking car door in the middle of the fucking night and be a creeper. It was only when he saw my camera hanging out the fucking window that he turned around and hopped back in his motherfucking car. He stepped out, he took 2 or 3 steps up on the little curb, and then he had his hand out like he was gonna open my door. And once again, you saw how close our cars were. The fucking gaslighting. I didn't want his ass to go to jail. I wanted them to tell him to leave me the fuck alone. Don't ever fucking come near me again. If you see the bitch in the fucking Walmart parking lot, go to the fucking Walmart down the goddamn road. Leave her alone. But no, they can't even do that for me. They can't even do that. And then they wonder why I'm fucking angry at them all the time. You can't tell that. I mean, I'm literally living out of my car because of you motherfuckers. Y'all wrongfully fucking convicted me of charges that I did not commit. The fucking irony of it all, man. The irony of it all. It's alright. It's alright, because we're going to put cameras on this bitch, and then y'all going to see it next time. Because I'm sick of this shit. And matter of fact, I might put one of them loud-ass motherfucking Dixie horns on the fucking front of it, so when a motherfucker's up thinking he's gonna fucking creep up on me and look at me in my sleep, you best fucking believe that the fucker would have been looking through my fucking windows at 3 o'clock in the morning. It wouldn't be the first time that I caught a son of a bitch doing it. I also need better window covers because this shit creeps me the fuck out. I mean, for the most part, they're pretty secure, but the ones in the front, we need to fix that. Walmart. You know, the cop was all right. I understand his position. There's nothing he can do. But at the same time, he absolutely could have put the fear of fucking God in that man to leave me the fuck alone. He stepped out of his car, had his arm fucking outreach to fucking open my back door, thinking that I'm jamming out. Go watch it. I'm jamming out. Remember, I started jamming out because I wanted him to leave me the fuck alone. I was trying to get him to leave. And so I turned on the music real fucking loud and I said, I'm trying to get this guy to leave. Y'all just wait a second. Hold on. We're going to jam this music out and try to get him to leave. And then I start talking about how he's all in the parking lot, blah, 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 blah. And before I started talking about the parking lot, he had done stepped out of his car. And I'm like, what is he doing? I could see him. You know how like you can kind of see halfway through my window covers? I could kind of see his door open. And then I said, what the fuck? He's getting out. And I opened the curtain and put the camera to the thing. And sure enough, he fucking had done took 2 steps at that point, 3 steps maybe. He was up on the concrete pillar. He was up on the concrete pillar and he was walking towards my car and he took 2 or 3 steps before he realized that fucking camera was there. And then he fucking jumped back in his fucking car. Number 1, first analysis, he was definitely thinking that I was jamming out by myself in here, living my best life. And he was just going to open the fucking door up on me. Abso-fucking-lutely. Second of all, when he realized that I saw him and that I was filming him and I put my fucking bright light on and made it clear that I was filming him, he was going to act innocent like he wasn't doing anything and just sit there to deflect and fucking act like he wasn't doing anything. He was most definitely hoping that I was going to let his bitch ass sleep beside me so he could fucking creep on me at goddamn 3 o'clock motherfucking morning. Stop being fucking naive. This is why you hoes go missing. Thank you. Oh, God. No, thank you. Yeah, this is why hoes go missing. I'm just being fucking for real. It is. And a lot of you guys talking shit, like, for real, y'all are the exact type of motherfuckers that would be out here doing some shit like this. So don't even try to fucking be in my comments saying, oh my God, all the evidence is right in front of your fucking face. If you want to see it, good. If not, then keep being fucking blind. But that motherfucking parking lot had over 200 motherfucking spots in it, and there was no reason for him to be right up on fucking on me. You seen everybody else that was in that parking lot was spaced the fuck out. The only reason they wouldn't be is if they want to be a fucking voyeur at goddamn 3 o'clock in the morning. Let me stop screaming because there's other van lifers. I'm so sorry. I'm not sorry to you. I'm sorry to the van lifers that have to hear me because of y'all acting like a bunch of children in my comment section. Always. I just know to expect it. I don't even read it. I can only assume what it looks like. You can get killed if you want to, but I ain't getting killed. And I'll be damned if I'm going to try to sleep with knowing some fucking weirdo is trying to look through my fucking curtains at 3 a.m. Because let me tell you, honey, any motherfucker that's willing to roll up on you in the middle of the night and attempt to open your car door is willing to look through your fucking car windows and potentially do worse. It starts with voyeurism. It ends with rape and murder. Give it a go. These men like this, there's probably a reason why he's fucking, trying to chase me down. He's probably done fucking did this before. I would love to know his fucking name and fucking opus number. He said, I've been here before, okay? And I've been lots of places you've probably never been. And I still don't fucking roll up everywhere thinking that I have fucking right of way to every fucking parking lot in the nation because I've been there once. What is wrong with people? And then you gonna get out and creep on me too? After you're already in my fucking personal parking space? Bro, if you don't get the fuck on somewhere. So glad I called the cops. He said they're gonna make a report of it, so that's good. That's good. Start making reports of these incidents. Good. Please do. So I can fucking come get copies and scrapbook all the crazy interactions that I've had on this fucking crazy journey of van life, because I'm sure this is not it. I'm sure there'll be another motherfucker next week trying my fucking patience, asking to get maced. You know, one time, it's a coinky dink. 3 times, 5 times, how many times has it been? 50? 50 in the past 6 months? I can't even walk into a fucking grocery store fully dressed without some old man following me around trying to look at me across the fucking aisle, all in my face. Like, bro, take a fucking hint. If I wanted to be chased down by motherfucking men, I'd be on goddamn Tinder, not in Walmart buying groceries. I don't even have a fucking dating website anymore. Like, what? Take a fucking hint. I've been celibate for years. The last thing I want to be near is a goddamn man. How many times do I have to say it? I don't hate them, but I sure as hell don't have one to appreciate. So, damn it, I can't turn my... Once again, if I see anything rude, you will be blocked. Yeah, Tinder, where y'all like to go, you know, hook up culture. A stealth van might have been worse tonight. If I was in a stealth van, I don't know if that door would have been locked, Ginzel. And that's just the truth, because those stealth vans, they got those sliding doors. 50% of the time, they don't even lock those doors. That's the issue. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know if I would have had the door locked, but I normally lock my doors, so maybe. But also, I don't want that. I don't like the look of those vans. I love my truck, and I would never trade it. Like, I'm happy with it as long as people would leave me alone and let me do what I need to do for me. Like, it's sad. I told the cop, I said, I fucking isolate myself because I have so many of these fucking weird interactions. I said, bro got out of his car and was definitely going to open my back fucking car door. I said, the only reason he didn't was because he saw my camera. The way that they were talking to him, and then he started yelling, and then they searched his back seat, and they were definitely trying to pin him on something, but they couldn't fucking, you know, if he doesn't have a gun that's not registered, or he doesn't have drugs, then they can't do nothing, and I understand that. But, like, I just felt like they should have been like, leave her the fuck alone. If you see her, you better drive the opposite fucking direction. Like, just leave me alone. Like, fuck, dude. Leave me alone. It's not too hard to ask for. The only people I want bothering me is the people that I interact with. Yeah, I know my lights are off. I'm sorry, because if I fucking have them on, then there's some weirdo fucking trying to look through my fucking windows. So, I am a loner. Who's that? Mary. I am a big loner. Hey, Mary, were you in Raleigh prison by any chance? I used to know a Mary. That's crazy. You don't know Randy, do you, Mary? She might not be in here for 8 years, and it's really nice to have a partner in life. Yeah, it is. I'm gonna, no, never been, okay, that's good. You look familiar from your profile picture. Oh, Michigan. When my old roommate was from Michigan. He said he didn't miss the snow at all. Shelly B, send me the money for it. It's $42 at CVS. We'll go get it in the morning. I've done said several times, if anybody wants to send me the money for a drug test and it specifically says drug test on it, I'll go buy a drug test. I don't do drugs. But of course, people are going to say that because they're haters and jealous. Of what, you may ask? My character. My fucking character. Women hate me because they're mad at me, because if they were me, then they'd be out here making money off of sucking dick. So they're like, why are you blowing a good opportunity, Brooke? And then men hate me because they can't fuck me, because they know that they'll never take me home from a strip club or anywhere like that. So I get hate from everybody. It's okay. If you're a misfit that has morals and values and you're trying to become a better person, then this is the page for you. Y'all, no wonder you can't see me in my cameras. Then this is the page for you, because we're working on becoming better over here. I got an acne medication everywhere, and I was talking to that cop. What a freaking asshole. Like, what a fucking weird asshole. What is wrong with people? Lord, my vape's just sitting out too. I mean, it don't matter. It's fucking legal. I don't know why I worry. I guess I'm just courteous. Remember when I was down at the beach a couple of months ago and I rolled up on that cop? I rolled up on this cop at the beach, and I was trying to get to this like pier area down at Lake Wiley, and it was a lake. And I roll up on this cop, and I'm like talking to this cop for a minute, and he's like, "Where are you from?" And I'm like, "Blah blah blah." And I was like, "Yeah." I was like, if there's anything weird here going on, just give me a heads up of who to stay away from, you know, van life or something. And he's like, no, you should be good. There's not many van lifers out here. He's like, it's a good area. He's like, most people are cool. You know, you don't have to worry about stuff getting stole. The whole time that I'm talking to him, y'all, I thought that I had pushed my vape down in between the seat. Well, I had a towel down because it was really hot. My AC was broke back then. And so I was just like, I'm going to freaking push this down here and he won't be able to see it, because I was rolling up on him, and it was the type of situation where I couldn't go nowhere. I had to talk to him. Come to find out that freaking vape was laying in my lap like the entire time, because the towel had prevented it from going through the seat crack. I was like, oh my God. It wasn't a big deal though. I mean, I did get my AC fixed. I just got it fixed back in, I've never sold anybody drugs, so you're blocked. Sorry, y'all, I'm getting sidetracked from people having to block people. If you're talking anything about drugs, you will be blocked. I don't know, fidgeting midget. I don't know. If he rolls back on me, I'm going to just freaking call the cops again. I mean, at this point, if I have to call them every day, maybe they will start understanding that these guys are going out of my way. When you know, once again, at this point, I've had almost 4 million people see my stuff. So if, you know, I don't know if you know this, but it seems like a lot of the people in my area have seen my stuff. Thank you, Brody. Yes, we do. We do. We are born with it. It is a gift from God. It is called Southern Spirit. I don't know, but I'm grateful for it, because I could be a boring freaking sad sack of shit, but I'm not. I could be all miserable, but I'm not. For the most part, I'm very happy. I'm about to go to bed, y'all. This is ridiculous. This asshole. Like, here's the thing. Once again, there was plenty of parking. There was no need for him to park near me, so that lets me know that he was trying to do something nefarious. The fact that he got out of the car, took 2 or 3 steps up on the concrete pillar towards my vehicle, and then had his arm outreached to open my door tells me that he was definitely up to something nefarious. Don't ignore this shit. Pay attention. And then the fact that he got in an argument or had words with the cop and then they searched his car leads me to believe, and then they had him do a field sobriety test, leads me to believe that they were looking for something because he was either being difficult, non-cooperative, or something was going on over there. I was trying to stay away from it because I was scared that the motherfucker had a gun or something. If he starts shooting, I don't want to be near the scene. And I know that sounds horrible to just leave those 2 cops to die, but listen, if I'm able, I will go back for him. Seriously, I so would. But, you know, I was freaked out, man. I was so freaked out. Like, I think I was in disbelief. It took me a minute to even get the words out. When I was rewatching the live, I think that I was shocked. I really think that I was shocked. I could barely get the words out that he was walking towards my car with an open hand, ready to open the door until he saw my camera. When he saw that camera, he fucking turned around and got back in his car and shut the door and kept his head down, acting like he was on his phone. I could see the reflection of his phone into his glasses. I could also see his white t-shirt. And listen, there are no coincidences in life. This is how girls go missing every single day. If I wouldn't have had my car doors locked, if I wouldn't have put that camera out, he probably would have opened that back door, and there's no telling what would have happened to me. Point blank period. He came here to do something nefarious. He got out of his car, attempted to walk towards my car to open my door, and then when he saw my camera, he went and hid in his car and tucked his tail between his legs until the cops got here. Pay attention to your surroundings. There are no coincidences. I don't know if he saw me at Planet Fitness. I don't know where he saw me, but he definitely was scoping on me. He saw me in my car somehow because he knew that there was a girl in here alone. He knew that. I love you guys. We'll talk about this more in the morning when I have time to process like all of it, because I just don't feel like I feel like I'm missing something. I feel like there's more evidence before me that I'm ignoring. There's clear behavioral patterns that I've picked up in this guy, and I haven't even met him. It's very clear that he is into voyeurism because he parked so close to me, as to which he could get out and look through my windows. But not only that, what was he planning to do for him to get out of my car, to get out of his car and to go and open my door? What was his plan? And once again, you'll hear in the live, I have the music blaring, and I'm explaining to you guys that I have the music blaring, trying to run him off. And as you can see, well, no, you can't see. We'll talk about it in the daytime, because you have to see my curtains in the daytime. In the daytime and nighttime, you can see shadows on the outside of the vehicle. So if somebody walks by my car, I can actually see through these curtains. And you can see that during the daytime. But nighttime, you can't even see in here right now. Like, you can't see nothing. So I can't show you what I mean because of the quality of this damn phone. But I love you guys, and we'll talk about this in the morning. I hope y'all have a safe night. Pay attention to your surroundings. Don't let people gaslight you into believing that you're safe when you're absolutely not. Just because you won't do something doesn't mean that Joe Blow over here won't do something. Like, look at the world fucking around us right now. Be fucking for real.